Hello and welcome to my video today. You may notice that this is not my Tesla Model 3. It's in the shop today at a local Tesla service center. I'm having some issues with the HVAC system, and I'll be covering that in a future video. On the way out, I was offered a loaner car, which I was really surprised since my warranty has been out for quite a while now, and the car is going to be turning 8 years old. So lo and behold, I get into the parking lot and I see this brand new Tesla Model S Plaid. That's going to be my rental car for the time. I must say, this is probably the nicest loaner car I've ever had while my car has been in the shop. So this is not going to be a review of the Model S Plaid. It's more of a goodbye. So let's get started. Well, first thing I'm going to be doing is walking up to the car. I have my key, or really my phone, in my pocket. And I get up to the car. It is asleep. It is now awake. Let's just take a good look at this really nice dark blue Model S here. Here's the information on the tires. The front are 265/35 ZR21. This is a staggered size. The rear are 295/30 ZR21. Let me unlock it from the app. And let's see what kind of controls we got. Let's open the trunk. You can see there's a massive amount of space in here. Here is the privacy cover. And then this can come out if you need to, if you need more room. And then, of course, underneath, we have the storage. Pretty deep well. And we have some little side pockets here, little cubbies on the left, and a little storage area over on the right. And we have the button to close. Let's look at the other storage area. And of course, there's the well-known frunk. Let me close that. And let's go inside. Here's a view of the door. These refreshed Teslas are much nicer on the interiors than they used to be. Here's a look at the seat. Kind of a dual beige and black. Of course, it has the yoke steering wheel, aluminum pedals. Let's take a look at the back. Oh, can't forget, we have the screen in the center console and other USB ports there too. Here's a look at the door controls. We have the 4 window buttons here. Unfortunately, they are plastic. And then we have the manual door release. You pull up on that. But for normal, there's the electronic door release button right here. And one of the nice things compared to the Model 3 is you have a driver screen right here, which is very nice. And let's have another look here at the center screen. We have our 2 wireless charging pads. We have a center console storage here. You can have multi-levels of adjustment. You can have just a cup holder showing, or the storage. And then this storage bin here, you can push forward and there's a much deeper well with more underneath. So as far as storage goes in the center area, it is huge. Let's look on the center here. Got our Tesla to J1772 adapter. And yep, more storage in the center there, under the armrest. Pretty comfortable. And let's go into the menu real quick. Gotta show the glove box. And there's the small glove box right there. And another thing I like about the Model S interior is we have the black headliner, which contrasts nicely with the light interior. And of course we have the glass roof. Well, I was driving back to my house with the yoke steering wheel. It took a little bit getting used to, especially the turn signals here with the capacitive touch for these guys. I haven't had to use the lights yet, but you can easily press that to activate. And we also have microphone, washer fluid, cruise control, autopilot, and we have camera. So let me press camera, and it brings up the camera view right here, which is one of the nicer features of Tesla products, is that the cameras are really nice and you have the ability to record in Sentry mode. And let's see, what else do we want to see on here? Let me just do a quick search through the menu system. So I'm going to bring this up. All right, so we have our controls, and we can move the car around. Pedals and steering. Suspension, right now it's on high. I had that since my driveway is steep, and that will go to medium as you drive and then low on the highway. And you can set the adaptive suspension, which is really nice. And we have charging. Self-driving, which I haven't tried yet. So we can go from just regular cruise control to auto steer, which is basically autopilot, and then the full self-driving. And then this car has 7,383 miles, and almost half of it has been on FSD. And some of the other things you can adjust on here. We have locks. Lights. Seats. Display. Schedule for preconditioning or charging. We have safety features like Sentry Mode and other settings here. Service. Software. Oh, correction, the car has 19,400 miles, so it's been a busy loaner. Navigation. Trips. Showing you the average energy for the current drive since last charge and for the trips. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and we have the audio settings. And unique to the stockless cars is the gear control. In order to do that, you have the display here for gear. If you hit the brake, then I can swipe in which direction I want to go. So if I want to go forward, I press in that direction. If I want to go reverse, I go in that direction. Then we have a neutral button that we need to press long for neutral. And then we can tap P for park. Pretty simple, but I still like my stocks better for that control. And then along the bottom, we have the adjustable, configurable icons for different purposes. You can always change those, just like on the Model 3. And we have volume over there, and we have the AC controls here. If you swipe up, you got more controls. And that's about it. A quick run over on the software. Oh, and a couple of other things you may not notice is there's the cabin camera right here. And if you do need to use the hazards, there's a capacitive button right there. Overall, a pretty nice interior. These cars, when they first came out, the Plaids were very expensive, in the 130,000 zone, but they have dropped in price, and for the final ones, they are, I'm pretty sure, under $100,000. And yeah, it's quite a shame to see that the car that started Tesla is leaving. Both the Model S and the X are out of production now. And when the final cars are sold, that's it. There's going to be no more. It's only going to be the 3, the Y, and Cybertruck. And we'll see what else is coming out soon. Otherwise, yeah, I've had my first EV, semi-EV, the Chevy Volt in 2012, and that was the same year that the Model S came out, and that was a landmark vehicle until the Model 3. The Model S was the EV that paved the way for mainstream modern EVs, and was able to show that you can have a high performance yet efficient vehicle that blows away a lot of supercars, especially the Plaid version. And I've never driven a car with a 0 to 60 under 2 seconds before, so that's pretty impressive. Well, that's about it. I'm going to do a little bit of a drive to work, and I'll have a little bit of video of that. But otherwise, yeah, not much else to say. I didn't mean this to be a review of the car, just kind of an overview and basically a goodbye, because the Model S and X are gone. So sad to see, but hopefully Tesla will be coming up with the new vehicles. I hope they aren't too distracted with other things, but that's another video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.